And good afternoon, Rhyme of the Times 2022 review of the year. We are now at the final act, part 3, People and Events, Act 4. Broken hearted at those departed, from Pele to stars of film and telly, Michael Lee Aday to ONJ, politicians with their big decisions, king of the one-liner and a fashion designer, a serial winner who's also a sinner, and guess who's coming to dinner? On the 6th of January, the trailblazer Sidney Poitier, at nearly 95, sadly passed away. In the 64 Oscars, his legacy was sealed, the first black Best Actor for Lilies in the Field. January the 19th was another sad day. At 74, the passing of Michael Lee Aday. A dead ringer for love, bat out of hell, Meatloaf sang with passion and a story to tell. From Bob Hope to Les Dawson to Richard Pryor, so many had jokes supplied by Barry Cryer. He made us cry with laughter, but on this day we just cried. At 86 on the 25th of January, the lovely man died. Bamber Gascoigne was a unique quizmaster. As his quiz progressed, he'd speak ever faster. For 25 years he challenged uni-swats to answer questions mere mortals could not. For 913 episodes Bamber was there, sat in the university challenge chair. Your starter for 10, no conferring, he'd say. On February the 8th at 87 he passed away. On February the 20th came Jamal Edwards' death, and the music world took a sharp intake of breath. At just 31, a real tragedy to lose the founder of SBTV. Tributes flooded in, heartfelt and touching, for someone who managed to pack so much in. Entrepreneur, author, YouTube star, providing a platform for many to go far. Stormzy, Ed Sheeran and Dave, just 3 of those grateful for the assistance he gave. On the 3rd of March, even English hearts were torn by the news of the passing of Ozzy Shane Warne, one of the greatest bowlers ever born, who often treated the Poms with scorn. 52 years old is just way too young to lose this cricket genius with razor tongue, leaving the whole cricket world in a spin. Against a massive heart attack, even he couldn't win. On March the 23rd, a political heavyweight, the first female US Secretary of State, Madeleine Albright, died of cancer at 84, a larger-than-life politician and ambassador. On March the 30th, a music business tragedy with Tom Parker dying at just 33. The Wanted was formed in 2009 and had great success in a very short time. Tom was the lead singer and front man until 2014 when they split up the band. Then last September they reformed again, a farewell gig for Tom with his cancerous brain. EastEnders fans mourned on April the 3rd as at 95 June Brown's passing occurred. For 30 years she played the part of Dot Cotton. For fans of the soap she'll not be forgotten. Tributes on May the 8th were many and effusive. Dennis Waterman's a great guy, The View was conclusive. He acted in some iconic TV shows, The Sweeney and Minder, every 50-something knows. Passing away at the age of 74, no doubt with Arthur Daly discussing her indoors. On the 29th of May, jockey Lester Pickett died. He had the most Derby wins with 9 first-place rides. The 3rd highest in the list of winners in Britain, around 5,300 worldwide winners ridden. Into a family of racing, born and bred. A bit tall for a jockey, it was often said. The long fellow would, however, compensate, starving his body to control his weight. Born partly deaf, no excuses would he hear. Always aggressive, rode without fear. In celebrity circles he was often seen. The housewife's choice was friendly with the Queen. Even spent a year at Her Majesty's pleasure. In 1987, though, that wasn't for leisure. Exchanged his OBE for a criminal record, a 3-year sentence for taxation fraud, from national treasure to a temporary sinner, released to carry on being a winner. So often the punter's favourite pick, his final furlong finished at 86. 7th of July, James Caan died, God rest his soul, most famous for his Sonny Corleone role. The Godfather led to a Hollywood career. He had many iconic moments in his 82 years. Trump's first wife, Ivana, on 14th of July, died at 73. Donald told us. That's no lie. It's sad when a visionary politician dies, a person who won the Nobel Peace Prize. David Trimble passed away on July 25th. At just 77, he'll be known forever forthwith as the man whose courage and integrity meant Northern Ireland achieved a peace agreement. The British-born Australian star of Greece, an iconic singer of the 70s and 80s, bubbly, beautiful Olivia Newton-John, 73, is much too young to be gone. Voice so sweet, humour innate, breast cancer took her on August the 8th. On the 30th of August, even Putin was a statesman, issuing quite a generous statement. Behind the words there was no doubt relief that he didn't need to offer his true belief. At 91, Mikhail Gorbachev had passed away, one of the most influential men of his day. In fact, history will doubtless give him an entry in the top 5 most important men of last century. His flirtation with democracy was destined to fail. Many Russians saw his efforts as a national betrayal. The 1990 Nobel Peace Prize in his name shows that most of the world didn't think the same. On the 28th of October, we lost a great ball of fire. Jerry Lee Lewis, infuriated and inspired, a founding father of rock and roll, passed away after 87 years of disarray. The last day of November saw Christine McVie, a woman of great talent and musicality, pass away at the age of 79. She wrote classic tunes time after time. An integral part of Fleetwood Mac's sound, often kept the band's peace while chaos reigned all around. The haunting music from Ghost Town was recalled on the 18th of December with the death of Terry Hall. Through the specials, Funboy 3 and Colourfield, his indelible mark on post-punk Britain was sealed. From social commentary to simple love songs, at 63, this special man is too soon gone. All over Christmas it became when, not if, for an 82-year-old with a great soccer gift. And the 29th of December became the day Edson Arantes do Nascimento passed away. The 1958 World Cup at 17 years old is when the name Pelé became household. And very soon this name became the nickname that put beauty into the beautiful game. Pelé's talent shone a light so incredibly bright that football went technicolor from black and white. And when he finally stopped playing the game with 3 World Cups and 1,281 goals to his name, he revealed some exceptional off-field skills as he addressed his country's social ills. As a human, a politician, an ambassador, he fought for equality, stood up for the poor. Loved by millions, known by billions, surely the most famous ever Brazilian. And this turned out to be a very sad day. Apart from Pelé, Vivienne Westwood passed away, godmother of punk and queen of fashion, a visionary woman with creative passion. Tributes for the 81-year-old from celebrities poured. So sad that Dame Vivienne was with us no more. And on the last day of 2022, Pope Benedict XVI was taken too. Surely assured of a place in heaven, Joseph Ratzinger was born in 1927. Into a Catholic family in Germany, he was the first pope to resign for 6 centuries. In 2013, he handed the papal ferula to Francis to become the faith's new ruler. 78 when he became pope in 2005. For less than 8 years in the role, he survived. One of the most respected theologians alive until his death at the age of 95.